Welcome back to the channel. We are about to dive into a conversation about the Mafia Commission in the United States. But before we dive in, I need you to like and subscribe. The Mafia Commission, also known as the Commission, was a secret governing body of the Italian-American Mafia in the United States. It was established in the 1930s to settle disputes and regulate the criminal activities of the Mafia families in New York City. They even turned killing into a business. Murder Inc., as it was called, did murders across the United States for the Commission. No killings can be authorized unless the Commission governing body approved. The Commission consisted of the bosses of the 5 families of New York: the Gambino, Genovese, Bonanno, Lucchese, and Colombo families. They met regularly to discuss business, divide territories, and resolve conflicts. With cops, judges, and politicians at their disposal, they ran the country for most of the 20th century. Other bosses, such as Carlo Marcello, boss of New Orleans, Santo Trafficante, boss of Tampa, and Russell Buffalino, boss of Buffalo, also sat on the Commission. Created by Charles Lucky Luciano after taking out the old guard, Lucky thought of the Mafia as a business. However, the Commission was not without its problems. Infighting, power struggles, and law enforcement crackdowns. In 1957, all of the bosses from around the country met in Appalachian, New York, only to be discovered by law enforcement and exposed to the world. In 1963, Joseph Bonanno plot to kill Commission members Tommy Lucchese, Carlo Gambino, and Stefano Megadino was averted after information got back to the Commission. This situation caused for Joe to be ousted, and he was able to retire to Arizona. In 1985, the Commission was dealt a major blow when several of its members, including Paul Castellano, the boss of the Gambino family, were arrested and convicted in the famous Commission trial, causing for a new generation to rise. After a major crackdown by law enforcement during the 80s and early 90s, most of the old-timers were doing time on RICO charges, seeing guys like Frank Colli, Vincent Gorgeous, Vinny Bastiano, and Cosimo De Lauro come to power. But the Commission doesn't exist the way it used to. Unlike the older guys, many of the family's bosses now are cooperating with law enforcement and cutting deals. It was a time when they would never even admit that the Mafia exists. Today, the Mafia Commission is a shadow of its former self. But its legacy as one of the most powerful criminal organizations in American history lives on. The sheer power these men wield will never be replicated. If you enjoyed the video, just like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.